Hi! Today on Araw-Araw Filipino, we will learn how to use idioms for some situations. Our lesson will focus on idioms about situations, mga sawikain tungkol sa mga sitwasyon. Idioms, mga sawikain. About, tungkol sa, and situations, mga sitwasyon. Our first idiom is bahala na. It does not exactly have an equivalent in English. It doesn't translate directly to anything in English, but we use it to say come what may. We use it for leaving things to fate or a higher power. Here are some examples. The exam is hard, but come what may. Mahirap ang exam, pero bahala na. The, ang. Hard, mahirap. But, pero. And come what may, bahala na. I don't know what will happen, but leave it to God. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang mangyayari, pero bahala na ang Diyos. I, ko. Don't, hindi. No, alam. What, ano. Will happen, mangyayari. Leave it to God. Bahala na ang Diyos. Our next idiom is kapit sa patalim. Its literal translation is holding on to a blade. Kapit, hold on. Sa, to. Patalim, blade. We use this idiom whenever someone is resorting to drastic measures out of desperation, out of being in a tight situation. Here is an example use. The job is dangerous, but he is already desperate. Mapanganib ang trabaho, pero kapit sa patalim na siya. That actually translates to, the job is dangerous, but he is already holding on to a blade. The, ang, job, trabaho. Dangerous, mapanganib. But, pero, he, siya, already, na, kapit sa patalim, holding on to a blade. Our next idiom is isang kahig, isang tuka, which literally is one scratch, one peck. That's something we use to describe a chicken. A chicken would scratch the ground and then peck. Isa, one, kahig, scratch, and tuka is peck. We use this to describe someone whose situation is poor or living hand to mouth. Life is hard for those who live hand to mouth. Mahirap ang buhay para sa mga isang kahig, isang tuka. This translates to life is hard for those who are one scratch, one peck. Life, buhay. Hard, mahirap. For, para sa. Those, mga. One scratch, one peck is isang kahig, isang tuka. Here is another example. They are poor. Isang kahig, isang tuka sila, which translates to they are one scratch, one peck, although we don't truly say that in the English language, right? Another way to say this in Filipino is mahirap sila. They, sila. Poor is mahirap. Or we can say isang kahig, isang tuka. Next idiom is nagbibilang ng poste, which literally is counting posts. Nagbibilang is counting and poste is post. We use this to describe someone's situation if the person is looking for work or unemployed. He is looking for work again. Nagbibilang na naman siya ng poste, which translates to he is counting posts again. He, siya, nagbibilang ng poste, counting posts. Again, na naman. Here is our next one. Suntok sa buwan, or punch to the moon. Suntok is punch, sa, to the, and buwan, moon. We use this to describe something that is unlikely, impossible, or a long shot. It is a long shot, but I will try. Suntok ito sa buwan, pero susubukan ko. It translates to, it is a punch to the moon, but I'll try. Ito, suntok sa buwan, punch to the moon. But, pero, I, ko. Will try, susubukan. Our next idiom is tubong lugaw, which is literally profit like porridge. Tubo, profit. Lugaw, porridge. Now, why do we say this? Why do we use this idiom? I think it's because porridge is made out of a little bit of rice and a lot of water. You mix it together, you can sell many bowls of it and make profit. So that is tubong lugaw, which we use to describe something that we can profit from with very little capital. He made a lot of profit from that business. Tubong lugaw siya sa negosyo na iyan. He made profit like porridge from that business. He, siya. Made profit like porridge is tubong lugaw. From, sa. That, na iyan. Business, negosyo. Our last idiom is walang itulak kabigin. Walang itulak kabigin, which is literally nothing to push nor pull. Wala is nothing, itulak to push, kabigin is to pull. And we use this to express that something is hard to decide on. It is hard to make a choice out of your options. These are all beautiful. I can't choose. Maganda lahat ito. Wala akong itulak kabigin, which translates to, these are all beautiful. I have nothing to push nor pull, but we do not say it that way in the English language. Now this is ito. All, lahat. Beautiful, maganda. I, ako. Walang itulak kabigin is nothing to push nor pull. That's our lesson today and the last of this series for idioms for now. For your homework, as usual, practice using the idioms that we have just learned to describe different life situations. Have fun! I hope you can join us again next time on Araw-Araw Filipino. Thank you. Salamat po. Now, a few words from my son, Max.
Thought this video was cool? Watch the next one and like and subscribe the channel too if you haven't yet.
Bye-bye!
Bye!